This is exercise 1C D2 7th edition, and questions are from basic level. So question number 1 is, which of the following quantities are in inverse proportion? State the assumption made in each case. The inverse proportion mean when there is an increase in one quantity, then the second quantity will decrease. That is inverse proportion. Part A says the number of pencils Farhan buys and the total cost of the pencils. Now, if number of pencils are 2 and their cost is 10, 5 rupees for one pencil, then the number of pencils when their quantity will increase, obviously that the cost of the pencils will also increase. So these two quantities mean number of pencils and their cost, they are directly proportional in this case. The part B is the number of taps filling a tank and the time taken to fill the tank. Obviously, if there will be more taps, then less time will be required to fill the tank. So they are inversely proportional, mean number of taps and time taken to fill the tank, that is inversely proportional. The number of men laying a road and the time taken to finish laying a road. It is obvious that if we will increase the number of men, then the same quantity of work will be done in less time. The road length of the road is same. If you will increase number of men, obviously that work will be finished in less time, hence inversely proportional. In part D, the number of kettles to be fed and the amount of fooder. As the number of cattle will increase, more kettles mean more fooder is required. This is directly proportional. And in the last part, the number of kettles to be fed and the time taken to finish a certain fooder. Now more kettles will take less time to finish the fooder. Hence, this is inversely proportional. In question number 2, 8 men can build a bridge in 12 days. Find the time taken for 6 men to build the same bridge. Now, because this is a question related to inverse proportion, 8 men will take 12 days. So here men and days are inversely proportional. So men and days are inversely proportional. More men will take less time and less men will take more time. So men will be equal to k over days, inserting a constant k in order to remove the proportionality sign. Now 8 men, here men are given 8, so in place of men use 8 and they take 12 days. So in place of days use 12. Now you can find the value of k from here. K will be equal to 12 multiplied by 8. Similarly, the value of k for the second condition can also be obtained. 6 men will take how much time? Let's suppose the time taken for the 6 men is x days. From here the value of k will be 6 into x. Now here the value of k is 8 into 12. Here the value of k is 6 into x. Equate both the values of k. 8 into 12, this is k, is equal to 6 into x. This is also k. So from here you can find the value of x, that will be 16 days. In question number 3, if x is inversely proportional to y and x is equal to 40 when y is equal to 5, find. Okay, first of all, this is the given condition, x is inversely proportional to y. So x will be equal to k over y. Now when x is 40, y is 5. This is given. X is 40 when y is 5. We can find the value of k. 5 into 40 will give you 200. Now you have to find the value of x when y is 25. So the value of x will be 200. Now this is value for k. K is 200 over 25, which is the value of y. Using the equation x is equal to k over y. So k is 200 and y is 25, so x will be 8. In the next part, they have asked us to find an equation connecting x and y. So this is the equation connecting x and y, where you have inserted the value for k, that is 200. And then you have to find the value of y when x is 400. Again using the same equation, x is equal to k over y, where k is 200 and x is 400. We can find the value of y. So y will be equal to 200 by 400, that is 1 by 2. So this is question number 3. In question number 4, if q is inversely proportional to p and q is 0.25 when p is 2, express q in terms of p. Now q is inversely proportional to p, then q is equal to k over p. The proportionality sign is replaced by equality sign by inserting a constant k. Now when q is 0.25, this is given over here, then p is equal to 2. So use q 0.25 and p equal to 2. You can find the value of k. The value of k will be 0.5. Now when k is 0.5, we have to express q in terms of p. So q in terms of p will be q is equal to 0.5 over p, where 0.5 is the value of k. The next part is find the value of q when p is 5. So we have to find the value of q over here when p is 5. So using the equation q is equal to k over p, p is given, p is 5. So in place of p use 5, k is 0.5. So q will be here, the value for q will be 0.1. Now we have to find the value of p when q is 0.2. Now q is 0.2, we have to find the value for p and k is 0.5. From here you can find the value of p. P will be moving on the left side, 0.2 will be coming on the right side, 0.5 over 0.2 will give you 2.5. So this is the solution for the basic level of exercise 1C. So keep watching for solutions of next exercises. Thank you so much.